So today I thought we'd make a beautiful turmeric and black pepper soap. It's going to be absolutely gorgeous. I can't wait to share this with you. Hi, I'm Sarah from Soap School. If we haven't met before, welcome. It's great to have you here. There are companies that are charging an absolute fortune for some of their soaps. And really, you can make the most beautiful soaps at home with some really simple ingredients. I've started with my oil mixture. I've got all of the recipe here, so don't worry if you can't keep up with things that flash up on the screen. I'll make sure that the entire recipe is actually in the description for you as well. First thing I'm going to do is just to mix my lye solution. So I'm adding the sodium hydroxide into water, or you can also use ice. And this needs a thorough mixing until there are none of the particles left at all. Now for my mould, I'm going to use this really simple silicone mould. It will make 6 full bars, but because it's so soft and flexible, as many of these cheaper moulds are, it's really difficult to move these. So I like to pop it into a baking tray, and that means that it's going to be nice and easy to lift up and move. Now, one of the ingredients that I want to use is charcoal. This is activated charcoal. And I just want a small amount of it to add a little bit of a design into my soap. And if you don't want to use this and you just want to do it with the turmeric, you absolutely can. So I'm just going to add about 1/4 teaspoon. It's just going to be a really small design element. And I'm going to add a little bit of my oils into that and just give it a good mixing. Set that to one side. My oils are now at 121 degrees Fahrenheit, that's 49.6 Celsius. My lye is just a little bit cooler, 31 degrees Celsius, 88.7 degrees Fahrenheit. And honestly, I'm not too precious about the temperatures of these. As long as my oils are less than 120 and my lye solution is cooler than my oils, I'm quite happy with that. I'm going to add my beautiful essential oils, and I've chosen to use chang or Litsea cubiba with black pepper essential oil. It's going to give you that spicy peppery note and that warm lemon rather than normal lemon, which is quite bright in comparison. And then I'm also going to add all of my black pepper powder. There's just 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper powder there. Make sure you stir it until there are no lumps at all. Added a little bit of the soap into our charcoal and oil mixture, and in the rest I'm going to add that beautiful turmeric powder. Now you could infuse the turmeric into your oil in advance and get a much stronger colour, but I didn't want to do that. I don't want it to be absolutely deep coloured, and also I wanted it to colour the black charcoal colour. And if this was bright yellow when I started and then I added it in, it goes a bit of a weird colour sometimes. So I just wanted to colour it at the end. But of course you could absolutely infuse your oil if you prefer. Now turmeric has got so many amazing properties when it comes to both eating it for health benefits and skincare. And so has charcoal. So the two really do go together so well. Now, one addition that I sometimes add into this is I like to add a little bit of honey. So if you like honey, you could absolutely add a teaspoon of honey in here, even a couple of teaspoons of honey, and it would make it beautiful. I'm going to transfer some of this into a spouted jug just to make it a little bit easier. And I'm going to turn this into a jug by creating a little spout on my paper cup. I'm going to tilt my moulds, and I'm just going to pour a little bit of the soap down one side on each one, so the soap goes to about halfway down the mould. And then I'm going to add my black. Give this a little clean up. You know, I always think whenever you make an awful mess, it means you've had an awful lot of fun. Wouldn't life be dull if we didn't have some fun in our lives? So let me know, what's the biggest mess that you've ever made when you've been making your soap? And now what I'm going to do is just create a little pattern between the two. I love the speckle that you get when you use the black pepper. It just looks so pretty. And there we go. One final little clean up around the edges. And this baby is done. I'm going to leave this just for 24 hours. Because it's single bars, sometimes it needs 48 hours in the moulds until it really firms up enough. And here it is, our beautiful black pepper and turmeric soap. Da-da-da! And she's done. Look at that beautiful design. No ashing whatsoever. It looks great. This is why I love silicone molds so much. Look how easy it is to demold this. And this one is actually only 24 hours old, and it really is still popping out of these so beautifully. So there's the back side. It's still a gorgeous design. And there's the top. I suppose really you could do it whichever way round you wanted. So if you prefer this design, that could be the top of your bar. Really love the patterning. I'm so glad that it stayed like that. I was worried that it was going to ash, and it really didn't. You can see the little speckles of the black pepper in there and that pale colour from the turmeric. And remember, I didn't infuse the oil with the turmeric, I just added the turmeric straight in. But I also only used half a teaspoon, so I could definitely intensify this base colour if I wanted to a more vibrant yellow. But this is really lovely. I'm really happy with it. Let me know what you think about this. The smell is absolutely beautiful. That May Chang and black pepper essential oils, gonna be gorgeous. If you like the idea of this, I've done another variation of this type of soap. I'm going to pop it up next for you. Do check it out. I think you'll absolutely love it. And it's a dupe of a molten brown soap, which goes for an astronomical price. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I can't wait to see you again with me really, really soon. Bye-bye for now.